welcome to another episode of Aussie Survival and Preparedness. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at a US MRE. I finally got my hands on one, and I know that I've opened it up because I just couldn't help myself. I was like a kid in a candy store, and I finally had to have a look inside. But this one is menu 11. It is vegetable crumbles with pasta in taco-style sauce. So without further ado, let's get it out of the package and start having a look. Now, with the US MREs, unlike the Australian ones, this is a one meal ration. The Australian Army being 24 hours for one ration. This is meant to be one meal. But as I open this up, you're going to notice that there's a lot of stuff in here. You get one First Strike bar, which sounds solid. Yeah, a huge packet of peanut butter. Possibly the best hot sauce I've ever seen, chili and lime. What else have we got? We've got a little accessories packet with a drink, some gum. What I can only assume are lighters, but we'll have more of a look at that in a sec. And some iodized salt. We also have crackers. I'm itching to try these because they feel solid, but we'll see. It could just be the VacSeal packaging on it. We have a protein, French vanilla protein powder drink. We have some dry roasted peanuts. The main, which is the taco style, the vegetarian taco pasta. That's what it says on there. We have some. It's called applesauce. I've never really drunk straight applesauce, so that'll be interesting. But as you can see, it's quite a lot. You could stretch this out at least 2 MREs one day, but the Americans use this for 3 MREs per one day. And another exciting thing about these ones is they come with a flameless ration heater, which I'm very excited to try. There's a few instructions on here which I've already pre-read, so let's get this cranking because this takes about 10 minutes to do properly according to the instructions. So then it wants us to insert the main meal into here. It's a little fidgety. It's definitely not a quiet process, so if the Americans are using this around the enemy, that wouldn't be really great, would it? So I'm just trying to insert this how it says to. It's a little difficult. There we are. Now it's got specific markings on the package, which it's very concerned that we do not go past. So let's put some water in there. I've got some water just off the camera here. Once I get the dirt off it. Might have done exactly what it said not to do. And I just filled it. Now, it wants this to be rested at a 45-degree angle, or as best you can. So let's do that. We'll give that a few minutes to do a thing. While it's doing that, we'll have a look at some of the other stuff we've got on here. So, I'm probably going to go and try this First Strike Nutritious Energy Bar. And the main reason for that is if you can hear this, it sounds solid, which is, I find absolutely hilarious. But let's open her up and see what we got. It smells like chocolate. Looks like something else though. You might be able to start hearing the flameless ration heater heating up. But let's break off a bit of this bar and try it. Yeah, it tastes like chocolate. It doesn't taste too bad. It's definitely dense. It's very hard to chew. just going to open up this accessories packet and have a look what we've got inside of there. So like I said, we have a moist towelette, some salt. The moist towellette's leaking though. Some water came out of that package. I'll set this nutritious. I'll set the beverage base cranberry grape up in a second, one of the other Tupperware bottles. Oh, this is just toilet paper. That's what this is. So, yeah, so that's just toilet paper off the side to wipe your face with. Setting up the beverage. So it's got such a stupid name. I'm not used to saying it. Beverage base cranberry grape. I pulled off the little tab. It doesn't seem to be quite adequate. I will apologise for the noise I'm about to have in the house. My wife just got home and should be briefly doing something. Apparently my boys are there too, so if there's any random noises, I apologise in advance. So let's give that a good shake up. Has a good colour to it, a good smell. I wasn't quite sure what that was going to smell like or taste like, but I think it'll be pretty good. So what else we got here? We got the peanuts. And so we've got dry roasted peanuts. I'm just trying to figure out how you open them. Looks like this is the way. And the peanuts are just peanuts, what you would expect them to be. A little bit salted, not too bad. So, I'm just giving the MRE a bit of a feel. To be honest, I expected it to be quite warm. That's a little bit on the cold side. So next we'll do the crackers. They don't seem to make any of this easy to get into. Oh, that was a hiss. That's a good sound. So it seems that we got 2 sheets of crackers in here. So put one back in. I'm going to finish this after I make this video, obviously. And we'll put some of the peanut butter on here. Just try and find where the end is. It does say tear there, but it doesn't tear. Sorry guys, I'm going to use my teeth for this. There we go. It's meant to be crunchy, so we'll be testing that one out too. Oh yep, it's definitely crunchy. Break a little bit off. It's bland. It's very much on the bland side. But still. There's plenty of peanut butter in that tube, so you can put more peanut butter on, I guess. Just to reiterate, it's the cracker that's bland, not the peanut butter. Alright. So we'll try the applesauce. Sorry, I keep saying Zapple because it's got the Z looking thing on there. I've never drank applesauce about 20 years on it. Oh, okay, so by applesauce, the apple puree. It's just very nice, very sweet. Just apple puree. Sorry, when I was saying applesauce, it kind of threw me off. And to make up this protein drink, oh good, the protein, so in here, there's a resealable part to it as well, which is great. So I was a bit worried I was going to have to like finish this in one go and not be able to put it down. So, so it has a line on here to where you fill it to. And I'm going to just put the water in there now. So I've got the water to about where that fill line is. And seal her up. Give it a good shake. And how much this actually takes to get going. You know, some powders like really dissolve easily, others don't. I.e. protein powders generally. Alright, we'll give that a try. I have my suspicions it's still going to be powdery. Alright, we'll give that a try. I have my suspicions it's still going to be powdery. Oh my gosh, that is so good. So good. It's not powdery, it dissolved very well. Probably the best powder I've had for a long time. So let's try and come back to this main. It's it's definitely warmed up a bit now. But when you sort of, the way I described the instructions on here, you'd think it was a bomb the way there's like take precaution here, take precaution there. I was expecting this to be very fizzy, like sort of bubbling, doing something crazy, but it hasn't really. How long does it say to have it in here? I can't see the time. I have 10 minutes in my head for some reason. I might just try pulling out the main and flipping it over. So you always sort of want the main on top of the chemical pouch that's in the back here. I'm sorry, I really struggled to put it. I might have some more water. I feel like even though it says do not overfill, that we perhaps didn't actually have enough water in there. Just see if that does anything now. I'll seal it back over the top. So the chemical portion is definitely soaked in water now. So we might actually get some form of result from this. I'm happy to eat this cold. I will, if this takes too much longer, I will just eat this cold, so I don't keep you guys waiting. I'm just going to do a little bit of rubbish cleanup here for a sec while we're waiting for that. Best to stay neat if you can. Sorry about the beard balm. I was using it to prop that up. Right. This isn't really doing anything. I'm just getting it this cold. I don't know if the heater's maybe past its expiration date. Or more likely that I've just been quite impatient. Which anyone who knows me knows I'm impatient. One thing I'm noticing about this, it's very oily. Like this, well, perhaps it's just wet, but it feels oily. use a knife to get started. So you're definitely getting taco pasta sort of smell from this. That's what it looks like. You can see it's not heated up probably because it's still got like coagulated fat there, but for a vegetarian meal, it tastes pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of vegetarian. I'm going to add this chili lime sauce to it. I'm probably going to regret that. So I don't mind a little bit of hot sauce, but I'll just put the whole thing in. And we'll try that with the hot sauce in there for you. Actually, don't scratch up. That's not too hot at all. And I really definitely get the lime out of that. It's very good. Now, last of all, I'm just going to try the cranberry grape beverage base drink. Yeah, just tastes like any old sports drink. That's grape flavoured. It's pretty good. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be coming back to you within the week with an even more exciting MRE. I've finally got my hands on the PR1M, so an Australian Special Forces ration, and I'll be aiming to make that video within the week. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.